This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. To take a look at the Cavaliers, well, they find themselves energized from a strong set of performances at home and now would love to do the same thing, guys, on the road.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of such a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Chris Bosh. Peyton is out there with Jordan. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barry in at the small forward. It's good on the putback.
Well, Jordan plays with an absolute joy, and it becomes infectious for the team. Right now, he's just eating up the glass.
Now, here is McGrady over Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Two teams tonight that love to get out and run. Brent, talk about some of the keys to being effective in the transition game.
Well, one part about transition, Kevin, is the first couple steps that anybody takes to get out on the break. I mean, there is a skill to running hard in transition and then secondarily getting wide in the lane. So many coaches are yelling at their players about creating space by getting to the sidelines as quickly as possible. Those two things can make you pretty dynamic in the open floor.
Got that one up quick. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Barry. Over Carter. Barry misses.
A bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Shot from the top of the key. Here's Miracle Man. An easy 2 points on the layup. Miracle Man's got his first basket of the night.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Jordan kicks to Jordan. Jordan the screen. Passes it to Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barry's got his first bucket in this one. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Utah Jazz.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Now here's Peyton, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The dish to Carter. Here's McGrady. No good from outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside for Jordan. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to McGrady. Hands it from downtown. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take-charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Bellamy. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Wizards on D. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Barry. The 11-footer, that's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Barry's got his third basket of the night right there. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Carter missing. The Cavaliers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Outside Bosh. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. The screen from Bellamy. Here's McGrady. Another one falls for Washington.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Over to the wing. There's the pick. From the arc. That shot missing, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Payton outside. And there's the feed to Bosch. The leaner lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away. Strange to see that this Cavs team, after facing the Warriors, became one of the most elite shooting teams themselves. Their three-point shooting percentage up to about 38% last season. That was second best in the NBA. They also had the second most attempts in the league behind the Rockets.
Now here's Payton, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Feeds it to Carter. Here's McGrady. No good on the three. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And a wide open look for Jordan. No good on the triple. From deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rebound, Washington. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And here's Carter following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And that's good. Vince Carter for 3. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
That's right, Kevin. He said they can't be loose with the ball tonight against this team with great hands and defensive awareness. If they do, the turnovers and fast break points will pile up quickly. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, the challenge of facing this tough defensive squad is right at the front of their minds.
As it should be, because if they're not prepared for every look and matchup that D is going to throw at them, it'll be a long day.
I think he has them prepared, and now it's just a question of whether they can match the energy and intensity that this team always brings onto the floor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Bellamy, and it's sent back by Bosch. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Now here's Bosch. 9 points last game. Barry. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Carter outside. The screen from Bellamy. From deep three-point range, the shot by McGrady, no good.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Payton passes to Jordan. Jordan, the screen. Passes it to Barry. Goes back up. Bellamy with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
But they recover it. Miracle Man, the pass to McGrady. Carter outside. Stolen. And here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A different look now for Cleveland. Cutting the screen. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Now here's Randall. Richmond for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out to the right wing. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Fires from 14. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Picked by Randall. Off the pick. Bibby misses.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Over to the wing. Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Theus. Porter with a block. Bibby against Scott. Picked by Randall. Down low. Here's Richmond. Kelly.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Woolridge. Here's Theus. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wizards trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Outside, Scott. From downtown. And finished off by Scott. Richmond. No good that time. We come back right after this.
Yeah. T.Y. what up? Ali, what up? Yeah. Living like Cali. Yeah. T.Y. what up? Ali, what up? Yeah. Living.
And one of our game's most explosive dunkers, DeAndre Jordan.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're flying.
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
Martin is out there with Woolridge. Then there's Scott, then it's Marc Gasol, and it's Theus in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Brent, 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane, and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the first pick, we could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed. Cleveland moving the ball around, and the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. From the line, and that one goes long.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Washington. Now here's Randall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Pass to Theus. He dishes it to Martin. Bibby against Scott. Martin the screen. Stolen by Bibby. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Picked by Randall. Richmond for 3. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
From 15 feet away, and Washington again with the bucket.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
There's the screen. Bibby against Scott. Bibby dishes to Randall. Richmond for 3, and it's blocked. Now here's Gasol. He's guarded closely. Outside, Woolridge kicks to Scott. Back to Woolridge. 5 to shoot. Martin the screen. It's stolen by Randall. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He's just so aggressive on that move. You have to come over fast and hard to stop him.
Here's Theus. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Picked by Randall. Here's Bibby. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kelly's got his second bucket tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And I felt like they came out of that with a terrific game plan, especially on the offensive end.
The defense seemed to be swirling and guessing about where the attack was coming from, inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bellamy checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for Woolridge. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Scott. For Washington, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Good on both. Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Jordan, true on the 14-footer. Jordan's got 9 points.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
Theus, the pass to Martin, and threw the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And no doubt they relied upon that 3-point shot to provide a big chunk of their scoring. That's been a trend in the modern NBA, and they took that philosophy and ran with it. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Theus, the pass to Carter. Jacks up a three. A nice shot by Theus. Theus has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Now here's Bosch. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a three. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That will complete this 4-game homestand. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Theus. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Don't usually see him shooting the three. Payton's got 6. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Carter kicks to Bellamy. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barry, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Dishes it to McGrady. Over Jordan. And that one's good. McGrady. He's got 12.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Outside for Jordan. Ring shot on the way. Buries the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Here's McGrady. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. They got to pull it together here quick or it's going to be lights out.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. It's stolen by McGrady. For the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Porter kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Payton. Bosch, the screen. Back to Jordan. Oh!
Rabbit out of hat.
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean, how is that even possible?
Only one way to describe that, baby. Up high and down hard.
What imagination. We'll be seeing that highlight for days to come.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Payton's shot is off. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Up again. It's good on the putback. 6 points for Miracle Man. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
McGrady tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for Payton. Washington trailing. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. McGrady's got 18 points.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Washington has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now McGrady after the missed 3 from Gary Payton. A shot by McGrady, no good. And last season, DeAndre Jordan making his first All-Star appearance.
What a tremendous accomplishment for DJ to come into the league, immediately accept his role as a screen-setting, lob-getting big man that could affect the game with his rebounding prowess. And for him to appear in the mid-season classic, a validation of accepting your role and working within it. Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Washington shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Jordan. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Out to Payton. He tries for 3. Rebound, Washington. McGrady's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Cowboys checked in for Jordan. Richmond comes in for Jordan. And Bibby subbed in for Gary Payton. Lever, that's good.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bibby dishes to Bosch. Richmond against McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Richmond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
The pass to Lever. Carter outside. Over Porter, and Washington again with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Richmond for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards.
It's the 2K Sports halftime
The first half
show.
in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead. And it's just about time.
So many places to visit here in Washington, D.C., and that certainly is one of them, the Supreme Court building. Welcome back, everyone. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Richmond. Chris Bosh is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Jordan, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. Lever passes to Miracle Man, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9, unloads from 9, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Payton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Cleveland. Lever passes to Carter. Off target from three-point range.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And 3 from Jordan. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Carter outside. There's the pick. Here's Lever. He kicks it to Carter. 5 to shoot over Bosch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Chris Bosh. And we've seen coaches that yell. You've seen some that show no emotion and everything in between. In your opinion, what's the perfect mental makeup for an NBA coach?
I don't think, Kevin, there's any exact science to what coaching can be. And I think the best coaches just have an innate ability to know when to push buttons, how to push buttons, and to do it on an individual level. There are many times that a coach can make the biggest impact with his player, Kevin, taking him aside and having conversations rather than doing everything in front of the team. And I think the best coaches have a pulse of each player on their team and take the time to go and do that.
He was all alone on that one. Richmond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
The screen from Bellamy. Here's Lever. 6 points for him. Pass to Miracle Man. Richmond against Carter. Miracle Man, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Fires for 3. Again, Richmond missing.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
The dish to McGrady. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Here's Carter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Carter. Randall's checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Payton outside. Randall kicks to Payton. Jordan the screen. Over Carter. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game.
And the way that DJ uses his frame right there on that screen, this is why his teammates like to play in those possessions with him.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That sends Vince Carter to the free throw line. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond. For Washington, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The free throw off from Carter.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now the feed to Richmond. Over Carter. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Payton. Washington has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. A shot by Carter, nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. He'll be sidelined for the rest of this game, and it doesn't look like he'll be back on the court anytime soon. Very bad news. Kevin?
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
And sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
McGrady. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Jordan the screen. Here's Payton, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Payton's got 14 points for the game.
We love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
The shot's good from Carter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. to the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Feeds to Carter. There's the triple. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jordan kicks to Randall. Jordan sets the pick for Randall. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Wizards making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Ibby's checked in. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Theus. 8 points for him. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. He's got 10.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. So often nowadays in transition, Brent, we'll see a guy get to the rim, then kick it out to someone standing at the three-point line. What's your feeling on that?
Kevin, who's at the three-point line?
Well, let's say Brent Barry's out there.
I'm more than okay with that. You know, some of the guys, Kevin, in the new age are running to the three-point line, and as the ball gets to the rim, yeah, the modern-day fast break is not your classic 3-on-2, and we're going to take the wings coming in, and we're going to feed one guy for a layup. That first available wide-open three-point shot, whether 2 seconds into the possession or 12, is something coaches are willing to live with.
Problem is, though, sometimes that big wants to run and does run, but you don't reward him, and then maybe they don't run the next time down.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have a big guy working that hard. Problem is, in today's game, some of those big guys are also running to that three-point line.
You're exactly right. Cowboys checked in for Cleveland. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Peyton. And a look here at the shot chart for Washington.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Carter on the wing. The screen from Bellamy. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Bibby looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Kelly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Woolridge is checked in for Vince Carter. And Porter drops them both.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Washington leading now by 5. Passes it to Scott. Outside, Woolridge. Scott dishes to Bellamy. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Scott with the ball. 8 points for him. The screen from Bellamy. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Wizards have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
One shot behind the lanes.
And the free throw, no good. Randall grabs the board.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
And here's Bibby. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's this. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bibby kicks to Payton, and it's blocked. Here's Scott, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That's good from Scott, and Washington making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. And so here's Cleveland. Jordan the pass to Randall. Outside Jordan. Rebound Washington. Pass to Lever. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up. For Washington, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Miracle Man comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Scott. Chris Bosch has checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Bibby kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Payton. Cavaliers working now with a fresh shot clock.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Miracle Man. It's rebounded by Kelly. Kelly's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bibby kicks to Payton. Outside Jordan. Over McGrady. Off target on the 15-footer.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
1:41 left in the third. Bibby kicks to Jordan. Bosch, the screen. Here's Payton. That doesn't go either for Payton.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Bosch, the screen. Bibby dishes to Bosch. Payton outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Payton's got 8 here in the quarter.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
There's a good screen. Thea's the pass to Bellamy. He dishes it to McGrady. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good. McGrady. Cavaliers making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Payton kicks to Robinson. Back to Payton. They set the pick. Bosch sets the pick for Payton. 5 to shoot. Misses the wing J.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Miracle Man. Banked in off the glass. Miracle Man's got 11.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Here's Jordan. Bellamy is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Lever in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Ingles outside. Rebound, Washington. Bellamy's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Lever passes to McGrady. And the 3 off target.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game. Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
It's tipped.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Lever, that's good.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Kicks it to McGrady. Off target from 3-point range. Ingles against McGrady. Dishes it to Jordan. Back to Ingles. Here's Kelly to end the run and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Bosch dishes to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan kicks to Payton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
Top of the key. The shot will not fall, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Ingles in the corner for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
And there's the pass to Theus. Releases. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. McGrady's got 38 points. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And the Wizards making a change here. Carter's checked in, and then for Cleveland, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Cowboy, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Joe Ingles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. McGrady passes to Lever. There's the pick. Carter dishes to Bellamy. Over Bosch. Bellamy with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
It's stolen by McGrady. Vince Carter on the wing. The screen from Bellamy. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
On the wing, Porter. The three. They get the rebound. Goes back up, and Jordan gets it to go.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Carter kicks to McGrady. Back to Carter. Over Porter. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 24.
Defense certainly wasn't bad, but they've got to be a little bit quicker on contesting the shot.
Porter passes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
To the left side wing. Here's Bellamy. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots. Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Carter with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Failure to extend the defense not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
Pass to Bosch. Jordan dishes to Porter. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Wizards leading by 17. Here's Lever. Here's McGrady. And again, Washington with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Payton outside. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's McGrady. And Jordan sends it back. And stolen by Jordan. McGrady against Jordan. Outside, Porter. Payton in the corner. Jordan the screen. Payton kicks to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Porter with a block. The shot by Payton, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Lever. He feeds it to Carter. And he's good on the three ball. Carter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Washington.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Porter kicks to Bosch. They get it back. Payton passes to Jordan. Snatched away. And here we go. Washington fast break.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Jordan the screen. Payton dishes to Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
McGrady outside. Payton on the double team.
Jump on, jump on. Cool it, cool it, cool it. You two players.
So it's Washington now. Now the dish to Carter. It's taken away by Payton. Goes up, and Payton throws it down.
You have 2 things working here, the turnover and then the excellent finish.
And good job of transitioning end to end there. There was no hesitation.
And Carter now, top of the key. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Carter's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Michael Jordan.
Wizards leading by 17. Carter on the wing. Over Porter. And it's Carter missing. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Bosch, the screen. Payton kicks to Bosch. Shot clock at 6. Back to Payton. Inside. Tries to keep it alive. McGrady passes to Lever. Inside. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
And he's just working and working and working. Tireless.
The screen from Bellamy. Back to Carter. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Payton with the ball. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Payton's got 14 points now in the second half. They set the pick. And there's the feed to Carter. McGrady outside. Doubled by Bosch. The shot. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Washington.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Cowboys checked in for Jordan. Rando comes in for Chris Bosch. Richmond, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Bibby subbed in for Payton. Pass to Theus. Woolridge against Porter. Here's Gasol, and Washington again with the bucket.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Bibby dishes to Randall. Outside for Richmond. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Theus. He's covered by Richmond. Stolen away. To the wing right side. Now, here is Bibby. From 17 feet out. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Bibby. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here.